The geopolitical landscape on Thursday, April 23, 2026 is dominated by a severe diplomatic deadlock between the United States and Iran. At the heart of the stalemate is the ongoing US naval blockade of Iranian ports and the strategic Strait of Hormuz, which Tehran has officially cited as the primary obstacle to peace. This crisis, which began on February 28, 2026, has evolved into a sophisticated military and economic siege that threatens to reshape global trade permanently. The current situation is defined by a sharp contradiction in US policy. While President Donald Trump announced an indefinite extension of the ceasefire on Wednesday, April 22, the US Navy simultaneously intensified its Operation Sentinel force to physically prevent Iranian exports. Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian has labeled this gunboat diplomacy, stating that negotiations in Islamabad cannot proceed while Iran is under a total maritime siege. The Iranian leadership maintains that the blockade is a flagrant violation of previous international agreements and an act of economic warfare that makes genuine dialogue impossible.
On the water, the tension has manifested in a series of aggressive ship seizures. On April 19, US Marines intercepted the Iranian vessel Tuska after it reportedly attempted to run the blockade. In swift retaliation, the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps seized two commercial ships, the MSC Francesca and the Epaminondas, on April 22 and 23. These actions have left approximately 2,000 ships and 20,000 seafarers caught in a dangerous limbo, unable to safely navigate the world's most vital energy corridor. The economic consequences of this siege are staggering. Iran is currently losing an estimated $500 million per day as its oil storage facilities at Kharg Island reach maximum capacity. On a global scale, the restricted flow of oil through the strait has driven crude prices above $100 per barrel, fueling inflation worldwide. Experts warn that the damage may be long-lasting. The Pentagon has indicated that the smart mines laid by Iran in the shipping lanes are so advanced that it could take up to 6 months of specialized sweeping operations to make the area safe for commercial traffic again, even if a peace deal was signed immediately.
As of today, April 23rd, the diplomatic path remains frozen. Mediation efforts led by Pakistan have stalled because the Iranian delegation refuses to meet while US warships remain positioned at their harbor mouths. The international community is now watching the Persian Gulf with mounting concern as the shift from diplomatic talks to naval confrontation appears increasingly likely if the blockade is not lifted. This 15-minute window into the crisis reveals a region on the brink where the movement of a single ship could determine the difference between a negotiated settlement and a full-scale maritime war.